Hello friends, welcome back. This is ChainLink versus Bitcoin and ChainLink versus the US dollar. Starting off on ChainLink versus Bitcoin, you can see that we've been consolidating in and around here. Could we potentially have a double bottom as denoted by these I don't know. I want to say that the trend is diminishing here, but it's in this grey area. You've got this bullish divergence across all three oscillators. Could that potentially be the case? Well, potentially it could be. The 4 hours is a little bit sort of tight looking for that. 12 hours again a bit tight. No, it's not really a low here. Couldn't really say that. But could we see things turn around here at this green line? Nevertheless, well, that is where our 382 is on this retracement. So of course you could. However, we're also in very much close to danger territory in terms of closing below here and looking down towards that 28,000 Satoshi area. Am I going to get too carried away with that just yet? No, I'm not. Could this actually here be the head and shoulders that we've talked about looking out for in the past? Yeah, maybe it could. Maybe that could be a really, really rank, rubbish letdown of a right hand shoulder, but the psychology might all still be there overall, in which case we could sort of take a rough measuring stick. Let's not even be generous. Let's be really selfish with this and stick it on there and look towards the downside and say that maybe we are in line to get that 618. Let's look out for how things pan out in the near future. Now, over here on the dollar prices, I mean, if we look up towards the other things as well, what would you like to see really? We've got this trend to the downside happening here on the oscillators really, and things are generally looking kind of rubbish, and the downside trend is strengthening, if anything, on the DMI. So you've got that there to be aware of. So let's look out for how things pan out over the next wee while. Not looking that fantastic at the minute, but I think overall it's the general market really that's going to lead the way on this one, because in general versus Bitcoin, and if I look at the monthly, you can see ChainLink is performed very, very well. So at what point we turn around is kind of the interesting thing. Could it be right now? Yeah, it could. Or could it be at the 50%? Yeah. Or could it be at the 50% being here at 28? Or could it be at the 618 as we discussed earlier? Sure, it could be, but I'm going to just have to wait and see how that pans out. Against the dollar prices, you can see this downward slope here on this bear flag, and that's not great. You want to see an upward slope on a bear flag if you're looking for continuation, or at least horizontal. Maybe this is a bear flag, maybe this is just more of a downwards channel that we kind of found ourselves in, or whatever. It kind of seems like a bear flag to me, but of course a rubbish one that that would lend itself easier for a reversal towards the upside than if it was sloping towards the upside or sloping sideways on. It's triangular in its shape, kind of potentially, if you look at maybe a different exchange. Let's just jump over to Binance and see if it's more triangular, and of course yes it is, and you can use these wicks down at the bottom here to form a triangular shape called a triangle, and take a measured move off the back of this, which would take you to various different targets. We're not going to get carried away with this one. It actually went all the way down, hit the 618 at near enough $0. Maybe the enthusiasm for killing itself is kind of drawn off the market slightly here, but we'll see how things pan out. Am I bearish on this? Yes, I am. Until what time? Until we're above $2.37 on Binance, and over here on Coinbase until we're above $2.33 or so. But what am I going to do about that in the meantime? Not necessarily a great deal, because I don't have a lot of faith in this overall flag information. It's getting us down past this lower here at $1.46 over there on that prices, which take us down to the lower end of this triangle. I would not be surprised to see at all a fake out down here and then it rising back up overall, but of course I'll be looking towards the major area of $1.20 here on this exchange, and of course $1 itself, which comes in very close there and around this wick, and then really towards the upside we're looking at $2.40 to sort of get some backward upward movement. Thanks so much for tuning in and making this one a bit snappier. Highly recommend watching yesterday's video. The situation hasn't actually changed much, but if you're looking for something that's actually going to really educate you in the terms of trading and whatever else, then I tried to put a little bit extra effort into the Bitcoin video today to teach you about Fibonacci's and harmonic patterns and the crab pattern as well. So stuck all that on there. I hope it's useful. Let me know in the comments below. See you next time.